All right, gang, welcome to another edition of our daily routines here. Okay, so first one we're gonna do is our leg swings. I don't know why I got to the ground, but our leg swings. You wanna be holding on to a post here where you're getting into the leg swings where you get an extension through the hamstring and then you're getting a pull here through the quad. So you wanna make sure that you're not bending forward and back. If you want a little bit of an elevation so you don't hit the toe on the ground, all up to you. So it's extending forward through posterior chain and then kicking back through anterior chain here. So those are your leg swings, and obviously you're doing both sides. So paper book. So paper book in here, you can have the head rested and then you're turning over, following your hands, right, all the way over, twisting over without touching the bench, hopefully, and then back, and then coming in. Making sure we're not opening up the hips. You want to make sure this stays stable, hips stay stable, and you're opening up, just like that, right? And you're doing the other side. Inchworm or walkouts, I prefer to call them inchworms. Down, slight little bend in the knees, walking forward, as far out as you can. I would prefer you start here, but you can obviously start a little further out, keeping the arms, the legs nice and straight, and then you tippy toe your way in as far as you can. If it gets tight behind the legs, bend the knees, and then stand up and start over, right? Those are your inchworms. Okay, lunges with a twist. So I'm gonna go in a little bit of an angle here so you can see a little bit more what it looks like. So when you're gonna twist, you're gonna twist over, right? So if, let's say, left knee is forward, you're gonna twist over and to that side, and then you're gonna tilt in at the same time, and then back in, right? So in a lunge position, you're twisting over, and then you're bringing a tilt in at the same time, and right back up, and obviously repeat to the other side. Okay, windshield wipers, again, with the twist, okay? So windshield wiper, so you remember when we're either sitting down or on our back, so this is your windshield wiper, but you're gonna do something different here. You're gonna do your T-spine twist where you're turning, and you're tilting over to the other side. And then to rotate right into, open up the hips the other way, and then turn over like that. How's that? Perfect. That's your windshield wipers with the twist. Now your toe touches. So right back up, again, starting from cervical spine all the way down to sacral spine. You want to chin in, round the thoracic chain, get the lower lumbar to open up. Again, this is work that I truly need to work on. Tight hammies and tight lower back. And then coming down, touch your toes. If you need to bend the knees, that's fine. And then extend through the legs right there. Then getting back into the hips, rolling, rolling, rolling back all the way up, and repeat. Okay, child's pose, lateral chain or lateral stretch. So in your child's pose position here, and then back out 90 degrees and then turn over. Could reach into your lateral chain, should feel that through the lats. On this side here, on the right side. Then coming back in, reset, and then again going over to the other side. And that's your child's pose. So your knee tucks, extension, legs out. If you feel like your hips are not straight or you can't get your core activated, you can always have one knee bent to get the hips nice and straight, but you should be fine here. So knee tuck, tucking into the hip, and then we extend out, get that nice little floss in that posterior chain here, behind the leg, hamstring, and maybe some calves, and then bring it right back down, and then you're going into the opposite side, extend out, and then bring it right back down, just like that. Okay, so prone diamond lift, okay, is you're in a prone position here, preferably always head in neutral spine position, bend the knees at 90 degrees, get the heels together, and from there, you're gonna lift the legs up as high as you can, feeling those glutes to fire up, lower back, and then right back down. okay? Try not to exaggerate the upper body. Try to keep the upper body stable. Nice little bend, pushing through, right back up. Just like that. That's your prone diamond lift. Okay, last one, pelvic lift on the floor. If this is not necessarily a comfortable position for you and you're feeling it a little bit in the hips, don't be shy to use either a yoga block or two to sit back up, to let the hips fall a little bit more, release a little bit of the tension so you can concentrate on your pelvic lift here, where, as we talked about, we want to be either working on our Kegels here or really try to get that pelvic floor to lift up with us while we're breathing, and then extend out, and then really get that pelvic floor lift up. Just like that, and then beautiful. Really pulling in, getting everything up. Really hard exercise to do, and then relax. And that's it. That's another daily routine. Again, as I always say, your reps and rotations and number of sets you should be able to do is set by email and all that. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a nice day.